Hey guys, I'm gonna do some technical analysis, continue on what we've been predicting or strategizing or analyzing already, right? So we're at this point. Like I've told you guys, if this move happens, going towards resistance, right? This resistance line, however, not reaching it. And if that happens, most of the time more downwards movement is imminent. So what now? Well, um, I believe this is the first line of support. This line here. Uh, this is extended from a year ago, and I believe this was the first time it got confirmed. Right? We got our first stop, uh, and here we got a lower high confirmation of this uh, a second top, right? So now we have this confirmed resistance line, and we got this confirmed uh, support line. Hence, I believe that the next target of retest, I mean, would be 35k, bouncing back up from here, and then what we want to see is the same move as here, right? Only vice versa. So it should head towards support again. However, not reaching it, right? Leaving a gap behind, and that's when you know you should buy here, right? Because most of the time, like it did here, and most probably it will do here as well. Uh, However, when I look at the previous support, it pretty much bounced back up. So I'm probably gonna wait for these signals to show up as well. So either these signals shows up, then I will buy, or this move happens, right? Then I will buy from here somewhere around above the 35k. Uh, why am I not buying here? Well, there's also a chance that it does not get rejected by the bulls, um, and still breaks through this support, and that would be a big problem, since that's of course possible in a symmetrical triangle pattern formation. Alright, well, it will probably retest the 20k region, which is based on this well, not confirmed yet resistance line. I've only extrapolated it from this region, since it was pretty, yeah, well, it was pretty consistent here, so might as well extend it. As you can see, the first point of support, signs of support, should be around the 20k. I've also seen this price action first go towards support again. Sometimes it breaks through and continues to go up. However, most of the time it finds resistance here, it gets rejected somehow, and this becomes resistance, and then go down. Then you might want to sell or something if you still have some, I don't know. Then you can still sell here, and then wait for the price to reach the next support. It should be approximately around here, I believe. And the worst case scenario would be somewhere at 10k, since that's a really nice psychological number to buy from. Otherwise, the last point of support, also the worst case scenario, would be 7500. However, this chance is pretty small, but you should always take everything into consideration anyway. So at least we know that's a possibility. However, this support is super strong, and we're still in the bull market. As you can see, this is a bull trend. Um, Even though we're going lower at this moment, and we never reached the all-time high again. Uh, this means this is a pattern that is forming here, and eventually it will enter this apex here. So it will choose either way. It's gonna choose a side, whether that way or that way. It's gonna happen before next year, apparently, somewhere in January. I believe it's gonna happen long before that. Look at this time period. This took about 60 days. So from here on, it should all what 60 days? Well, I believe it should be somewhere here where it finds where it's gonna choose a side, going bullish or bearish. Uh, what do I think? Well, I don't think this is not gonna happen. Alright, so like I said, right, this is what's going to happen. What I believe is going to happen. It will bounce back up from here. Whether it's gonna make the same move again or just simply bounce back up is a great possibility, like what happened here. So we'll wait for these signals. Otherwise, this move, this structure, and then buy here or there. Once that happen, we're gonna watch it retest the resistance once again, of course. However, I believe this time it will just break through, and when that happens, most of the time it will also retest this resistance line, which has become most of the time a support line, and then going back up. There's also a possibility that this resistance here will reject the price, reject the bulls, and head towards support once again, and retest it once again. However, I'm pretty sure this is going to continue since this is the apex of this pattern formation, the symmetrical triangle. So yeah, this could happen actually. This could keep going until the very end, and then choose a side. It's possible. I've seen it happen. There's also, but the bigger chances, since or the larger chances, like what happened here before in the 2018, 2020. So like that, what happened here in the previous symmetrical triangle. It went up, went down. However, it instead of right, like I said, keep consolidating in the apex, and then choose a side in the end. In this case, it actually just broke through, which most of the time happens, as you can see. What happened? It went up, breakout, big fat breakout, and I believe this breakout is not over yet, though. If I may use this as reference, we still have a lot of increasing to go. Since we've increased here with almost, let's see, let me do that properly. So since it increased, oh wait, let me do it from this point, by the way, this one. With almost 300, let me say 3,000, 3,200%. And if we look at here, that's the last point. We're only halfway, 1/3. I mean, and this is 1100. So global estimation would be 1/3. We're only 1/3 of where we should be. So what? 300%, right? That should be around the 100k, 120k region. So, or 3000%. I mean, sorry, 3200. Yep. So, yeah. And this pattern could cause this reaction, heading towards 100k. And the first resistance would be here, though, as you can see. So it could find resistance here, at the what's this? 74k region, 74,000, or it could actually do this, heading towards the 80k, then go down. It's also possible. However, there's also another possibility that it could just go through here, and creating this resistance line becoming a support line instead of a resistance line, and then heading towards the 100k. These are real possibilities. It could also find resistance here and gets rejected and retest this support line. And as you can see, if that happens, we see that there's a huge rising wedge forming here. Well, thing is with rising wedges, like I told you guys before, it's arguable. Some people say it would be 60% going down, breaking bearish, and 40% breaking bullish. However, I don't think, well, in my experience, it's more like 50-50, if you ask me. So anything can happen from this point here, at January year 2022. We will find out what will happen here. So I believe this is a beautiful opportunity. If this plays out, even if you enter here, you will still have at least a 91% profit. If you take your profits here, some profits here, you don't have to take all. I mean, don't sell everything from here. Go like 20%, and then when it goes higher, you know, do it periodically, not at one go. You don't want to go all in, right? So 90%. Otherwise, if it does go straight to 100k, sometimes it happens, it will be a 150% increase. So what will this mean for the rest of the cryptocurrency market? Well, yeah, Bitcoin is still the king, whether you like it or not. It's still number one. Hence, when Bitcoin goes up, everything is going up. Everything is gonna go up. Everything. So, if you're planning to invest in some altcoins, wait until Bitcoin reaches the 35k region at least, or the 20k region. Hopefully, this will never reach it though. Hopefully, we will see exactly what we are predicting here, what's going to happen. Right? So yeah, this move already happened. Right, we've been predicting this for a week now, that this was going to happen, that this was a fractal of this point in time. These price actions, right, went down, right towards resistance, never reaching it, creating a gap. Hence, it went further down. It bounced back up on the support. Heading towards resistance again, so it got rejected, and then we were waiting for this move to happen, right? Going towards resistance, never reaching it, creating this gap. So you should have sold here or shorted here, and then you would be in profit now. However, if you miss this point, there's another opportunity, even a better opportunity. So the people who took actually some profit here, they can buy more bitcoins here or other altcoins. But yeah. So be careful. Anything can happen, right? That this happened is um, it doesn't happen a lot that that you can predict something like this with this accuracy. Um, I haven't seen any other analysts doing this with pattern formations, since no one really ever bothered taking it to the next level. So, alright. And if you don't take it to the next level, you won't notice stuff like this, right? This stuff happening. So I can give you a support example for that, by the way. Probably look like here. This is a beautiful one. Right, that went down, went up, went towards support, never reaching it, creating this gap, and then it went up, 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 up. So it happens. It's scary a lot of time. So you might want to take that into your consideration when you're trying to strategize a trading strategy. Oh, that's all I got. From here, it's a waiting game, waiting until it reaches the 35k region, and we're hoping that this will occur, right? Let me try it one more time, just to be sure. So, price heading towards support, 35k region, finding support there, probably going up, and then we want to see it going towards support again, however not reaching it, something similar like this, like what happened here, creating this gap here between the support and the price action, and that's where you want to enter. So if this doesn't occur, more like this happens, then you'll be like, man, I'm too late now. Well, happens. However, look how far it goes up, right? So you could still enter here. And most the less risky entering a trade with less profit, of course. However, I would rather have less profit, do a less risky trade than yeah, vice versa. Then I would enter here. When I see candles closing above this resistance lines and acting now as a support, that's when I know this is gonna continue to go further up. So I'll probably enter somewhere there, then the price will go up, and wait for until the next resistance reaches, waiting for the move to happen, or maybe just breakthrough, right? But we want to see candles closing above or below resistance or support, right? So you want to see candles closing here like that, whether it's going down or up, down, as long as it keeps closing above the resistance line, acting as a support, you're good to go. That's when you know it's going to continue to go up. Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you want to see, if this happens, wait for these kind of signals. Right. Go to shorter time frames, like here, 12-hour. You can see two very bullish signals here. And before that, on ME2, here it occurred a converged bullish divergence, right? Bigger trade, bigger wave, trigger wave, and smaller one, connecting it, goes up, meaning bullish divergence. Alright, got a bearish divergence here, same way, on the other way around. So yeah, that's how it works. And then you check here, it gives you more bullish signals. That's when I enter. See a golden cross up here. So yeah, all right. It was quite a long one. However, it was pretty important. People missed this part somehow. Fucking idiots. Just kidding. So I would advise you not to miss any of my analysis until you've learned it yourself. I would advise people to at least watch my uh, Academy series. If you go to my channel, go to playlists and Academy series, then at least watch the first two. This is the fun part, by the way. You can actually see that I've predicted the 2018 2020 breakout here, thanks to this pattern formation. It's quite funny. Let's see. So I've got evidence everywhere that this is working. This is a working strategy. It takes patience. I know. You need I'm a specialist in long-term analysis, as you can see. Short-term analysis and immediate term is too scary for me. It's too risky. I don't like it. Especially when I'm showing other people that might, you know, do the same trade. And if I lose money, they will lose that money. Then I know they will lose that money as well. So, and on this case, I have so much assurance. I have so much, I call it control or whatever, in what's going, what can happen, right? Which led me to this breakout. I mean, I've predicted this. Look what happened here. I've it found resistance here, right? And the price was here. And what happened? It went to 5K, right? Exactly what you're seeing here. What I've drawn out here. That's exactly what happened. Look. See that? As you can see. That point was here. As you can see. This point is this point. There. My indicator once again was on the freaking money. It dumped, guys. Look what kind of dump it was. It was a 40%, almost 50% dump. Pretty much a 50% dump from the previous top rows. Almost 55. So, if you think that cannot happen, here is your evidence. It's possible. So yeah, watch those series, level 1 and level 2. And you'll be amazed by actually that I predicted this move thanks to this pattern formations. And in level 2 you will see that I've taken it to the next level. There are some updates, hence I would like you to watch these videos first and then ask questions, then I can actually update you on some changes or stuff that I have experienced. I mean, I've learned pattern formation from other people, right? Problem is not at the start it didn't work as well as now, due to different reasons, like not being consistent enough, or simply being too dependent on what other things. So at a certain time, you need uh, you need to experience this, coming to this conclusion. So yeah, could you call this pan information 2.0? Yeah, I mean there aren't any pan information technical analysis that's talking about alpha patterns and beta patterns, and I'm not mentioning even about the DSI pattern, the double slit interference pattern, which occurred here, and which is occurring here, only a bigger, uh, in a bigger size. And I believe it's only here where we at, so we still got a long way to go. And don't forget, guys, when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up until it stabilizes, and then yeah, that's it. All right, I think that's all I've got. If there's any questions, please let me know. But you know, watch the Academy series first before you start asking questions. Otherwise, I might as well give another quick course or something. Just let me know. Good luck, guys. Be careful. Um, because I was right here doesn't mean I will always be right. So take that into consideration, please.